Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. All right, we've got Drax on the table here. Drax protection. So we're still using the pre-constructed deck, which is this one right here. So it's the one that comes out of the box. So seemed to work pretty good last time. We'll give it a go again. So we handled Rhino Standard. We're going to do another run at Rhino Standard and see how that works out before we step up the difficulty. So, oh, I need some hit points for Rhino there. He should be at 14. So let me put 14 out there real fast on him. 10, 2, 2, and we're ready to roll because Drax has got 14 hit points. That is so massive. It's pretty cool. All right. Got our breaking out there. We've got our Nemesis person up in the corner, and hopefully he stays up there. And I think we're ready to go. So let me give this a quick shuffle because I don't remember what state I left this in. We have a hand size of 6. So let's see what we have for our 6 cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So if you recall correctly, Drax gets vengeance counters. So when he goes over to his alter ego side, he's going to heal 2 for each of his vengeance counters. And then on his Drax side, he's going to get +1 attack for each vengeance counter. And he gets 1 when he gets attacked, up to a maximum of 3. And if I can't get a vengeance counter, I get to draw a card. All right. Okay. So let's see here. What do we have for our 6 cards? We've got Leading Blow. We've got Knife Leap. Intimidation, Dweethite Mastery, Payback, and Drax's Knife. All right, so things I definitely want to get out there are my Dweethite Mastery, which is going to get me to draw a card. And then we're going to want Drax's Knife out there, which gives me +1 attack. 2 very good cards at a cost of 2. All right, things that are not going to help us this turn are probably Leading Blow, Payback. Well, Payback I could use in my off round. So it's after the villain attacks, you deal X damage, where X is equal to your attack. So that could be useful. Intimidation gets rid of threat. Knife Leap is really cool. I would kind of like to hold on to it. So let's see here. For each vengeance counter, it's going to reduce the cost, and I get +5 attack, overkill, and piercing. So it's just a nasty card. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with what I have here. And will not mulligan anything. So, all right, because I'm going to use cards to pay for cards. And then I'm going to hold on to my Knife Leap, I think, and my Payback. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start. Game on. We're going. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Intimidation to play for Dweethite Mastery. And then we're going to use our Leading Blow to play for Drax's Knife. All right, we're going to switch on over to Mean Drax. All right, I don't have any vengeance counters, so my attack is 1, but I have a knife that gives me +1. So I think we're going to go ahead and attack. So we're going to exhaust. We're going to attack for 2 at this point in time. Take a 2 off of Rhino. Just kind of scratch him up a little bit in case he tries to heal. And then, gotta remember, after I make a basic attack, I get to draw a card. So we're gonna draw a card. And we get Fight Me Coward. And Fight Me Coward says, hero action, ready your hero, draw 1 card, the villain attacks you. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that, because that looks like fun. So we're gonna play Fight Me Coward. It says, ready your hero, draw a card, so ready my hero. I'm gonna draw a card. And the villain is going to attack me. All right, so Rhino's going to come at me for 2. I am just going to take this damage. So he's going to attack for 2. Actually, let's see here. So he's going to attack for 2. He's going to get a boost of 1. So he's going to hit me for 3. So I'm going to take 3 damage. All right, after the villain attacks, I get 1 vengeance counter. So I get a vengeance counter. All right. And then I can play, after the villain attacks, you deal X damage to the villain, where X is equal to my attack. So right now my attack is 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 3 damage to Rhino. So we're going to take him from 12 down to 9. Okay, and because of that, we readied up. So we're going to attack again. So we're doing 1, 2, 3. So do 3 more. All right. Because we're attacking, after Drax makes a basic attack, draw a card. We're going to draw a card. All right. We now have, we can now do a knife leap. We might as well. Let's just have fun here. We'll make it crazy. All right. So knife leap says reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each vengeance counter on Drax. I have a vengeance counter. Oh, no, that's when I make a basic attack. And I've already exhausted, and I couldn't play it because I didn't have enough until after I attacked. Oh, so close. I was having so much fun. But I guess I'm not going to take Rhino 1 out on my first turn. I have to probably wait until my second turn to do that. All right. So that's the end of my turn at that point. We're going to unexhaust. We're going to draw back up to our massive hand size of 4. So there we go, 4. Oh, we got a strength. He's a big green guy at this point in time. All right. We're over to Rhino's turn. So the first thing Rhino's going to do is going to put 1 threat on the break-in. Next thing Rhino's going to do is he's going to attack. We will take this attack. So he's attacking for 2. He's going to get a... Ooh, do I want to subdue him? No, I don't think so. We're going to take this attack. So he's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost of 2. Ow! He hit for 4. All right, so that's going to take us up to 4 more damage. I'll just put a 5 on here. We're up to 7 out of 14. All right. Do we want to do a payback, or do we hold on to that? Because we could do a payback, and then we would do 3 damage. Nope. Got to remember, we got attacked. So we get another vengeance counter. So I could do 4 back to him. But it seems kind of like a waste because I've got my knife leap here, and I'm going to do a ton. I'm going to do a basic attack with that. I think we'll just hold on to it and not worry about the payback right now. Okay, so we're going to draw our encounter card. Rhino's going to... What do we have here? We have a assault. The villain attacks you. Okay, so now I'm to the point where I've taken a little bit more damage than I want to have taken. So do I want to play my subdue this round, which still would let me play my knife leap next round. Actually, my knife leap is going to be free next round. So I think we are going to play subdue. This will be interesting. All right, so we're going to play subdue. Subdue says, when an enemy initiates attack against you, that enemy gets -3 for that attack. So Rhino's attacking for 2. Now, I was looking at the rules, and I was trying to figure this out. You can't take anybody to negative, but I think the rule says that when a modifier is applied, you recalculate and do the modifiers over again. So right now, he's got a -3 modifier. When I give him a boost card, which is that he's going to get another modifier. So I think we actually recalculate at that point in time is how I'm reading the rule. So he's at 3. Subdue would recalculate also, so he would be back down to 0. So he's going to attack me. I'm not going to take any damage. After he attacks, I get another vengeance counter. Now, ooh, the payback's looking, would take him down to 1. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do payback, which says after the villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to your attack. So right now my attack is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 5 damage, and he's down to 1. All right. And that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. Now we're starting my hero's turn, and I have 1 card. Although it is free, which is kind of interesting. But that's really not going to do me any good because he's at 1 hit point. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and exhaust, and we're going to hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to take him over to Rhino 2. All right, so Rhino 2 is going to come into play. Rhino 2 gets 15 hit points. The only thing I'm a little bit scared about is I've kind of taken a little bit of a beating here. And I don't have anything to work with the breaking and taking as it comes out. So I'm going to have to deal with that. It's going to have 3 on it. I'll shuffle these back up. I did an attack, so I get to draw a card. Gotta remember my Dweethite mastery there. We get to draw a card. You got a hard knocks there. Okay, so let's see here. Is there anything else that I'm doing? I could swap back to Alter Ego Drax, and that would heal me up. But I think I can take another hit, maybe 2. So I think we'll stay. All right, so we're going to stay on Drax. We're going to unexhaust. And draw back up to our hand size of 4. So we got 2 Stubborn to Die, which is a great card for the kind of shape I'm in right now, which is when Drax would be defeated and says its hit points to 4, go to Alter Ego and remove this card from the game. So I could heal up a ton potentially. Or I've got that Knife Leap sitting there too, which is a lot of damage. Okay. We're at the end of my turn. We're in the villain's turn. So what's happening on the villain side? First thing, I'm going to put a threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to come looking for Drax. He's going to attack, and we're going to take it. So he's attacking for 3. He's going to get a boost of 2. Ouch. So we just took 5. All right, that pushes us up to 12. And we're hurting pretty bad at that point in time. We would, because we got attacked, I would normally get a vengeance counter, but I can't, so I get to draw a card. We got a parry. So parry could be very useful right now because parry says hero interrupt when you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. So that could be a good one right now. We'll see how that goes. All right. First card is a Hydra Bomber. Choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll go with the 1 threat on the main scheme. Because 2 damage is not something we want to take right now. All right. Next card is Crowd Control. It's going to get a crisis icon. And we're going to put 2 on there. Okay. Now let's take our nemesis out of the way. We'll put the crowd control out there and we'll put 2 on it. All right, so that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at Knife Leap for free. We have a... we can do 14 damage, I think. But I don't think we can... It's going to kind of depend upon what we draw also. We could get a tough status card. We will not really be able to get rid of the breaking and taking unless we draw something amazing. So let's see here. I think we're going to do our Knife Leap first. All right, so Knife Leap is going to be free because I have 3 vengeance counters on here, and it says reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each vengeance counter on Drax. So when you make a basic attack, you get +5 for that attack. I gain overkill and piercing. All right, so when I attack, I'm attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +5 is 10. Attack for 10. Ease down to 5. All right, after Drax makes a basic attack, draw a card. All right, we get a card, we get a deflection. Okay. Oh, and we did a basic attack. All right, so now the problem that we've got is what do we do about this next round? So there's a whole bunch of cards that could potentially come out. We could play our Hard Knocks. And unless he gets 3 attack cards, we could be okay. So we play Hard Knocks, we do 4 damage to an enemy. We could take out the Hydra Bomber, and it'll give us a tough status card. With that, we could sit on a parry. Because I think we want to try to stay hero form, because if we go alter ego form, we could heal up almost the whole, like, we would heal up a ton, but I think we would be looking at a lot of the potential to scheme out. Like if he draws, first he's going to scheme, we're going to drop 1 on there, he's going to scheme, and then we could potentially draw an advance after that. So I think we don't do that. I think we stay hero form, but we need to take the Hydra Bomber out. So we're going to spend 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do Hard Knocks. So Hard Knocks says, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If an enemy is defeated by this attack, give your hero a tough status card. All right, so we're going to take out Hydra Bomber. He's defeated by the attack, and we get a tough status card because of that. All right, so we're tough. All right, we're going to hold on to our parry. We're going to unexhaust and draw back up to our hand size of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Villain's turn. What's going on the villain's turn? So first thing, we're going to put a threat on the main scheme. Second thing is Rhino's going to come attack us, and since we have tough, we're just going to take that attack. So he's going to attack us for 3. He's going to get a boost of none. I could subdue. Now we'll just lose our tough. All right, tough goes away. We take 3. Tough soaks it all up. All right, we're going to get 2 encounter cards. 1, 2. All right, so here's the deal. We got to see what these bring. All right, encounter card number 1 is... oh no, it's an advance. The villain schemes. Uh-oh. All right, so he's scheming for 1. He's going to get a boost of none. It's the other advance. Yes. All right. So he schemes for 1. I think we got him now. All right, card number 2 is Hydra Mercenary. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. He's going to come into play with guard. All right. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. Okay. That's the end of the villain's turn, but we've got a problem in that guy's got guard. I could take Rhino out, but I need 5 attack to take Rhino out. Oof. What I didn't do is when Rhino attacked, I did not draw a card, which I should get. Oh, we got Gamora. Okay. So how do we do this? Because we want to take the Hydra Mercenary out. If we play Gamora, I can discard cards from the top of my deck until I get an event. I don't know that I've got, well, so I've got a leading blow, could make a basic attack. Okay, so let's take a look at leading blow here. Leading blow might do it for us. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck, reduce your hero's attack for that attack by the number of printed boost icons on the card. If that attack still deals damage, ready your hero. Okay, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to do damage, but I don't know that I will take out the Hydra Mercenary. But that's what I'll do as Drax. Is first we're going to do a leading blow against the Hydra Mercenary. So we're going to exhaust and play leading blow. We're attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to draw a card that has one boost icon on it. So we're going to hit for 4. 4 is enough to take out the Hydra Mercenary. We made an attack, so we get to draw a card. We did damage, so we get to ready. And now we can take out Rhino. And all we have to do is just attack. Basic attack. It's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to take Rhino out. Boom! All right, that was easy. That's probably one of the fastest protection deck things I've played. That played like an aggression deck that time around. So, yeah, pretty good. So very happy with how that went. The advance was a little bit on the scary side, so that was pretty close. It was nice to get the advance and then draw the other advances. The boost for that was beautiful. Had those been the 2 cards on the table, that would have been disaster, but worked out just right. So I think the other thing that we're running into is that Drax is very lucky. Maybe it's the green thing. There's some green luck. Actually, when I played the Hulk, I had 0 luck as the Hulk, I think. Like, that just went horrible. So maybe this is the right green. Maybe Drax is the lucky green and Hulk is the unlucky green. So I don't know, but that went amazingly well. So we'll be moving on to Rhino Expert and see if he just steps up and kicks our butt. But Drax is looking like a pretty good deck, and it's going to be even better if he gets tweaked. So just playing with the pre-constructed deck, and he's looking pretty strong. All right, so next up, Expert Rhino. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.